alto, soprano, tenor, bass. Your voice type is what you're born with. Voice parts is the elements you bend within the choir. You can't have more than one voice type. You can have many voice parts, but you cannot have more than one voice type.
Because there's no such thing as a male alto singer.
You can't say I have 4 voice types. You're stupid. You're mad. You can't say I have 4 voice types. I have only one voice type and I can sing the 4 voice parts. I'm the master of all 4 elements, teaching you now. Bam! Pow! What's the difference between voice parts and voice types? Alright? Everybody knows the 4 of them. Alto, soprano, tenor, bass. But you don't know the difference. Alright? Nobody knows the difference. And for most of you who are singers, who are born singing and have potential talent, or have no formal music education, or maybe little, this video is for you. Send this to somebody who's about to join a choir or about to start music professionally, because they need to hear this. Think of this as your music orientation. So we have voice parts and we have voice types. Your voice type is the natural classification of your voice, where you naturally sing from. So your voice type determines the quality of your sound, and it tells you how high or low you can actually sing. In fact, your voice type also determines what voice part you would sing. Think about voice types as the kinds of people. Let's use a theory now from Avatar, The Last Airbender. Think about voice types like the kind of person you are, the kind of chi you have. We have, just like an avatar, talking about voice type, we have these types of voice. We have soprano, we have mezzo soprano. Under soprano, we have alto, we have contralto. Alright? Then we have countertenor and tenor. Then we have baritone and bass, the earth elements. They're way down, they're the earth elements right here, okay? So these are the earth elements. These are the earth elements. So these are voice types. The kind of person you are determines the kind of element that you bend. Now, voice parts are elements in music. Everybody's born with an element, as long as you're a singer talented watching this video, except you're a non-bender, people who are not blessed with any bending, any of these powers, any of these chi powers, as we talk about in Avatar. So let's go to voice part. We have how many voice parts? We have 4. We have air. They fall like this. We have water. We have fire. Oh my God, this is not fire. Okay. We have fire like this. And we have earth. All right? Voice parts are air, soprano, water, alto, fire, tenor. Always hear the fire and tenor. And bass, earth. Earth. Bass and baritone are earth. So your voice type determines the kind of voice parts you can do. So tenor singers are countertenors. So they're in the midst of fire and air. When you combine fire and air, we have explosion bending. Explosion bending, that's how you derive new elements, all right? It's very simple. But so your voice type is what you're born with. Voice part is the elements you bend within the choir. Very simple. Your voice part and your voice type is not always the same. This is why people get it wrong. So somebody says, hey, my vocal coach diagnosed me as a mezzo-soprano, so I sing mezzo-soprano. There's no such thing as singing mezzo-soprano. There's only 4 elements, all right? There's only S-T-A-B or S-A-T-B. I like to call it stab because it's actually better that way. So a mezzo-soprano may sing alto, all right? They may sing alto because they're closer to the altos because of their vocal range. And sometimes a baritone or a high baritone can sing tenor. Okay? That's why we have explosion benders. And we see a high baritone is like an earth bender. Earth, we have earth here. A high baritone is like a high baritone. Let's talk about this in here. A high baritone is like an earth bender. Earth. Close to a fire bender. Earth plus fire equals what? Lava. Whatever lava looks like. That is how it works. You can't have more than one voice type. You can have many voice parts, but you cannot have more than one voice type. Because Avatar Aang was an airbender, right? So he was here. Avatar Aang was an airbender. And even if he mastered all 4 elements, they still called him the Last Airbender, all right? So you can master all 4 elements. You can master all voice parts. But there's 8 parts you were born with. That's your voice type, all right? It could be any of these. That helps you, that makes you bend this element more. And you'll always be put in singing soprano, even if you can sing alto, tenor, and bass. I can sing bass. I sang bass for people. I sing bass for myself when there is no bass singer. I'm not a bass, right? Countertenor at most, because there's no such thing as a male alto singer. So that's it. This is it. All right? This is it right here. So you can't say I have 4 voice types. You're stupid. You're mad. You can't say I have 4 voice types. I have only 1 voice type and I can sing the 4 voice parts. But my tessitura will make me to sing 1 better. And that's why I'm the master of all 4 elements, but I'm still called the Last Airbender because I'm the airbender. All right? My tessitura makes me the airbender. What's this tessitura? It's the range that the vocal range that your voice sounds good in. Some people's voices sound good in air, some people sound better in earth, you know. Some people, it sounds better singing a part than another part. Imagine a woman trying to sing bass. She can teach bass to men, but she can't really sing it. It's not her. She can learn it, but she can't really sing it. It's not her thing. The voice type is your natural voice. The voice parts is the elements you bend in the choir so that all 4 elements can come in harmony, and then people can listen to music for what it truly is. All right? And I'm the master of all 4 elements teaching you now. Bam! Pow! So you've just learned it. And by the way, this is all you need to know. Send this to somebody who's finding voice types and voice parts difficult to learn. It's very simple to learn. Follow for more vocal tips like this. We're diving in, talking about vocal agility versus vocal flexibility. You need to watch that one. People mix that one up a lot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe if this video has added any value to you, which it has.